Shalom, everybody. Shalom. Shalom, everybody that's tuning in. I want to bring out this lesson real quick, simply because it seems like brothers are still missing it, man. This is easy. This is simple stuff, right? So I want to do this, and it's not just for brothers. When I say brothers, I mean for the women too. Because what y'all have to understand is that um, things have gone overlooked, and something as simple as like how we keep time is very important, and this is why I continue to do the same lesson, because brothers don't get it. Brothers and sisters don't understand it. So give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. See what I can get going on real right quick. I don't do this a lot, but let me see something. All right, I think that's it. All right, so check this out. Um, so basically, the title of the room, right? I just want to praise the Most High. First off, for just waking me. This is a good day, right? Since we're talking about day, that's exactly what we're gonna be dealing with. But I want to thank the Most High, man, just for waking me up, just even for the simple things. And this is why I'm having this um, this conversation right now about simplicity, right? So um, let's try something right quick. So let's do this. Let's do this real quick. All right. So what I want to do is go to Genesis 1. Because when we go to Genesis 1, I want people to understand something. This is why I need people to understand.
Does Canelo Alvarez really relax? Or is he always dreaming?
This is why I want people to understand. Genesis 1, right? Let's read it. It says, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, let there be light, and there was light. Verse 4, and God saw the light, that it was good. And God divided the light from the darkness. And verse 5, it says, and God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day. So a lot of brothers will take this verse 5, they'll take and run. They'll take that verse 5, they'll run with this point. They'll start right here and they'll run with see, evening and morning, evening and morning. Okay. All right. Evening and morning. Cool. No problem. So then if it's evening and morning, then why are brothers saying evening and evening? So that is a question. Why are brothers saying evening and evening if the scriptures are clearly saying evening and morning, right? All right, but check this out though. So when you look at Genesis 1, when it's clearly telling you that God called the light day, right? So this is light. Darkness was already here. Darkness was there before let's just say darkness was hovering over the face of the deep. The earth didn't really have any attributes to it. Didn't really have any context to it. It just was. Didn't even have light. So imagine just being outside with no light, right? So this is what we're talking about. It's like you being outside with no light. How are you going to navigate? The concept of light don't even exist. So now, I said, let there be light. Boom. Now the concept. Okay. From the beginning. Okay. Now we got the concept of light. Cool. Okay. So then you got this light, and then you have this darkness over here. But it just looks like that all the time. Like you're looking in the sky, you just see dark and you see light. It's a mixture. It's just it doesn't have any order to it, right? So now the Most High is like, he saw the light that was good, and then he divided it from the darkness. Because now he's like, okay, I'm gonna separate y'all. It's divide. I mean, straight down the middle. I'm gonna divide it. That's what started time. Brothers and sisters don't understand that. Right there, when he said light, and he divided light from darkness. Neither of these two, light and darkness, are not evening and morning at all. At all. Neither one of them are evening and morning at all. So when you look at that and you say, let me do this real quick. I think I got something going on over here. So let me see. Maybe. So like when you see let me try this. One second. Move the stuff around. Might have to get on this other kind of asking about some information. So. All right, so let me get set up. 1 second. All right, almost done. Hold on. Trying to get. Trying to get some. See if I can get some more people here. All right, back to the program. Here we go. So again, I like that it was good, right? This is when now, so now we're talking about the absence of light, total darkness, like in the morning or at sunset, right? You'll see light and you'll see darkness in the sky at the same time. So this here. But then if you keep reading it in verse 4, and then it says, and God saw the light that it was good, and God divided the light from the darkness. So now he's dividing the light from the darkness. So then now you have to understand that this is the concept of time. So he's separating the light from the darkness. So then when you go outside and you see when day actually is, and it's separate from night, this is what the Most High dealt with. This is what the Most High dealt with. separating the light from the darkness. Lucy, come here. Good girl. Okay. Trying to cool off. I get it. But so when you look at verse 5, which a lot of brothers and sisters will get hung up on, is that where where it says in the God called light day and the darkness he called night. They'll just skip that part and then they'll go straight into in the evening and the morning with the first day. It's like, okay, well, again, it does say in the evening and the evening were the first day. So when we look at that, when it says in the evening and the morning were the first day, bro, I can't just sit here and just say, oh, well, because after that morning, it goes, the evening comes after that, when it doesn't. What comes after the morning is day. I don't even understand how y'all don't even see that. Like, it's right there. Like, it's telling you, it's telling you the evening and the morning were the first day. This is the back end of the Most High after He created light and darkness. This is the back end. The evening and the evening and the morning portion is the latter part of that. The morning is the cut off of the end of that day. The morning. If y'all don't believe me, just read it. It says it in the evening and the morning were the first day. That means in the morning, that is the end of the first day. In the morning. That's why in the morning at the rising of the sun, when he said it was light, that's why that. So let's go ahead and let's deal with this. So then, again, if we see in the morning that the Most High said that that was the first day in the morning, and what comes after the morning is daylight. Let's prove it. I'm going to read verse 6 to just give a little bit of context, and I want to ask a question. It says, and God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. So my question is, right after verse 5, when it says in the evening and the morning were the first day, so if the morning is still dark, and you saying that after that morning is another evening, which is going back into darkness. So are you saying that right here in verse 6, when God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the firmament, and let it divide the waters from the waters, and in verse 7, and God made the firmament and divided the waters, which were under the waters, from which the waters were above the firmament, and it was so. And God called the firmament heaven. So you're telling me that he was doing all this in the evening, during the night, when he's clearly laying it out for a reason. He's laying it out this way for a reason. This is why you have day and night for a reason. This is why evening and morning is a transitional period between that separates light from darkness. It's right here in Genesis, you know? So this is one thing I see brothers misunderstand. Brothers are sensitive about brothers disagreeing with their doctrine. And then it's like, okay, well, you disagree with the doctrine, then we'll just label you a bug out. Oh, you disagree with the doctrine, we'll just label you. And we'll tell all the people, hey, don't mess with this brother, just over a misunderstanding. And it's like, okay, I see where this is going. All you had to do is pick up the horn and hit me in the first place, right? A lot of us that's dealing with this doctrinal thing, you see these people on your Facebook friends news feed. You can just message them. I've messaged a lot of brothers and asked them questions. And I haven't got a lot of responses back from a lot of brothers. So when I make posts, brothers, you taking shots at camps. You taking shots at camps. You must hate camps. Like, bro, I came from a camp. Why would I hate camps? I got brothers in camps that I love. I got brothers that are in camps I've never met, but I've seen them since 2016. I love them brothers. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of them I've never met, but I would never dare to come out and just like, I hate camps. But what the brothers are teaching, I can't agree with it 100%. It's just that when I say stuff like that, people get all butthurt. I'm like, But bro gotta but people people what people gotta understand is that everybody not on the same page. I've been on that. You know what I'm saying? And I've all my whole life, man, like I've always fellowship with people, bro. Like I was in gangs, like I grew up in gangs. Like bro, I had friends from, especially growing up in Chicago, fam, like I had gangs that were BD, GD, and they would come on our block. We like and they be dating like some shorty in the block, and so we were basically to keep the peace. You know what I'm saying? Chief would be like, hey, don't start nothing, you know what I'm saying, unless you're trying to get violated, whatever. So I understood how to deal with people who was different from me as a shorty. I'm talking about under 10 years old. And then on top of it, coming to Oklahoma, I mean, Crip homies, blood homies, people, you know what I'm saying? So like I already understood how to move when it came to like just like street stuff and just dealing with people and differences. I was always the peacemaker. You know what I mean? So I already knew how to move like that. Hold on, somebody else. Oh, is it his face? Bro said, I gotta let it go. Work out. What you mean? I don't know what you mean by, bro, I gotta let it go, bro. Work out my own salvation. I don't get what you mean by that because I mean that's clearly what I'm doing. I teach. I've been teaching the same thing what everybody always say. That's all you talk about. So let what go. I've been in my own lane. Brothers are butthurt because they think I'm supposed to agree with them, but they're wrong. I can't agree with wrong doctrine. The tension, I don't have tension. See, that's what I'm saying. So, and this is an accusation what I'm saying, because you saying tension. Have you got on the horn with me and chopped it up with me? Because I could tag literally 20 people right now that would tell you like, bro, been there for me, bro. Like he done helped me. We chop it up by everything else. Y'all only see it from the outside. That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, but you can't show in scripture where locks are not lawful. That's something made up. What I'm talking about, evening to evening, is not in the Bible. That's what I'm talking about. You can't show me locks in the Bible aren't lawful. That's tradition of men. I'm talking about your day starting at evening. And brothers are butthurt over that. Wow. We can't even talk about when the day starts. I can't even say nothing about when the day starts. No, can't nobody do it because I've done it. And brothers will not sit and go through these scriptures. With these scriptures, over 100 scriptures in the law that says the day does not start in the evening. And brothers don't want to have a conversation. But I got the tension. Whatever, bro. Like, bro, you don't understand how much stuff brothers have said about me. But they can't say that I've done them wrong. They can't say, man, right, that's a snake, man. He done act like he done put fringes on and he done did me like that. You can't find a brother that say I'm like that. So I don't have that issue. I'm not fake, never been fake. But what I'm saying, no, it's not after the lie, because if we talk in scripture, I can do it right here, right now. And this is what I be telling brothers. Why I get off, it's like the brother Ayash from Sakari. When I go live, he'll just pop up and then he'll just start saying stuff. And then I'll be like, well, come on and have the talk with me. He'll never do it. And he'll be like, well, I cut you. I'm like, okay, well, can you prove it? Because I don't even know what you're talking about. And then they'll just run, do the little laughing emoji and run. I know that's how brothers in camps do, because I used to do that. So I know when it's gonna come. My thing is can we go to the scripture? Bro, that's fine what you about to do. You doing what, I'm not on your time. You're on my time. So if you got stuff to do, cool. I'm doing live cutting that evening to evening doctrine. And this is what I'm saying, where brothers don't like, like I got a lot of brothers that hit me up and they chop it up with me and they be laughing like, bro, what is these dudes talking about? They don't really know you. Like if they chop it up with you, they will know like this, like bro got stuff going on. But I don't have to get on Facebook and cap for nobody. I don't have to bring a camera with me and show that I'm talking to people and opening their minds to do it. I don't need a video to show y'all that I'm doing the work. Like for real, I gotta strap a camera. If I had them damn glasses on with the video on it, man, y'all wouldn't be able to keep up with me. On my mama, y'all wouldn't. And I don't have to go into all this in-depth trying to break down this and flip to that. All I gotta do is show them the simplicity of the scriptures, and then they'll get it. And then I could show them the rest later. But y'all be trying to be too extra and be deep. Y'all be trying to be deep and be losing people. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just a simple stuff like that. Like, the bro tried to go and say how locks are unlawful. Samson had locks. And he's going to go and try to show how they're braids. But when you go to the scripture, Samson told Delilah to weave his 7 locks. She didn't say to weave his 7 braids. But when you look at the definition of locks, it could mean a plait of hair, a literal lock, like hair intertwined, or a braid. It could mean one of the three. It could mean one of the three. My hair naturally does this. Lock up. If it goes untreated, like going to get a trim. My hair naturally does this. So I just find it hilarious how, you know, brothers will pick at like this part of a man and say, hey, well, so what you trying to say? Like, because another brother did the same thing. Basically was saying, oh, them brothers ain't with us. They done for. They basically 2/3. Ain't no saving them. They back in the world. Da, 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 da. And this is why I be saying when I hear brothers talk like that, and I'm like, so is you saying I'm 2/3? Is you saying I'm cut off? Is that what you trying to tell me? Is you trying to tell me I'm cut off? Because if I'm cut off, then it should be up with y'all niggas every time. If I'm cut off, it's up with y'all every time. Why? Why play? Why play? If I'm cut off, then it's not shalom, right? Then stop calling me brother. Stop. If I'm cut off over some locks, I'm talking to brothers about their doctrine and what they're teaching out of their mouth that's not in here. It ain't in here. That's what I'm talking about. So again, y'all, this is prime example. And I ain't even got started. So let's continue to cut the retardation, right? And you see the finger pointing, right? Y'all on YouTube can't see it, but it's the finger pointing. And the brother, all a brother has to do is get on the horn and listen. Oh, because I've seen brothers change their doctrine 4 or 5 times in 1 year, in 12 months. I've seen brothers flip camps and run from. I've seen it. I ain't make posts about it. I don't make posts when I say camps, because it's a whole bunch of y'all teach the same thing. So I don't tag a certain camp. I don't tag specific people. I don't put names in camps unless their members are on me at that specific time. So then I had a brother that hit me up and was like, you know, he said something about camps, basically telling me I need to get in a camp. I'm like, bro, I was in a camp for 5 years. You're not telling me nothing that I don't understand. You need to get with the camp. So are you telling me to just join with somebody or join with somebody that I agree with? And then I got brothers that's trying to make this like, no, just come and join just because. And then I got brothers over here, no, man, you just still supposed to come. I don't even agree with y'all Shabbat. Y'all start y'all day when the sun's going down. And the Bible don't say that. But y'all want to talk about that. But I'm the one that's tripping. Man, get out of here, dude. That's why Nehemiah closed the gates on you niggas before the Sabbath and it began to be dark. That's why Nehemiah did that, because y'all don't know how to keep time. Now, let's talk about tension. I want to address this real quick. Brother said the tension, you gotta let it go. I'm gonna read something real quick. Let me read this real quick. Because there's a such thing as righteous anger, right? Check this out. This is Nehemiah chapter 13 and verse 19. It says here, and it came to pass that when the gates of Jerusalem began to be dark before the Sabbath, I commanded that the gates should be shut, and I charged that they should not be opened till after the Sabbath. And some of my servants set I at the gates, that there should be no burden be brought in on the Sabbath day. So the merchants and sellers of all kind of ware lodged without Jerusalem once or twice. Verse 21. Then I testified against them and said unto them, why lodge ye about the wall? If ye do so again, I will lay hands on you. From that time forth came they no more on the Sabbath. So now I can't have tension from people that don't see the scriptures, that don't see that the Most High, what the Most High tells. I can't be mad. I can't be mad. I can't have tension towards my brothers to tell them to tighten up. I gotta be quiet because I don't run with y'all camp. I gotta shut up. Nigga, Moses, one man led 600,000 people out of Egypt. I don't need y'all. Y'all need to protect me. Y'all think that people need to just run to y'all and y'all doctrine don't even be right. Y'all don't even be brotherly like how y'all present yourself out here. And that's a 100% fact. Ain't nobody exposing and admitting that. They want to call everybody else out, but they don't want to talk about their own personal flaws and maybe help somebody else dealing with that. Help another brother that's dealing with that. Y'all not talking about that. Y'all want to cut somebody. Oh, now y'all tired. No, oh man, I'm tired now. I'm tired. I know why you tired. You was spinning your wheels, not going nowhere. That's how I see it through the Spirit. Because I know what the Most High told me and showed me to do. A lot of my brothers have rejected time and understanding how to keep time, from my understanding, for the past 5 years. And even when I did not know what I was talking about, I knew it was something. And when I started figuring it out, I got labeled immediately. Immediately. The brothers that did the debate, now, I guarantee you, I'll debate all of them at one time, me by myself, on the same subject. But 3 years ago, I wouldn't have been ready because it just wasn't the time. But I knew that it was something about time keep. And I'm simply trying to tell my brothers how to keep time. And these brothers get butt hurt because I say the brothers in the camps are teaching the brothers wrong. The reason why I come at the brothers in the camps is because y'all are the ones that are teaching the people. Y'all are the ones that the people see. When they say, oh, I'm Israelite, or they see y'all. So that's why I'm coming to y'all. I'm going straight to the head of the damn snake. And y'all mad at me. Okay, well then debate me. Debate me then. Pick your elder, pick your general, pick your captain. Bro, then let's go through these scriptures and let's see if the evening sunset is the start of your day. All right, well, let's go back to the Bible. Because I'm not done. I'm still in Genesis. But y'all see comments from my brother. Like, I love my brother, but I understand why they asking questions and why they coming at me like that. I have to take it that they really want to see brothers do right. I can accept that. They really want brothers to do right. I can accept that. But right is right and wrong is wrong. As a brother, yeah, I'm going to talk tough. But I'm not going to let nobody with you. On my mama, I'm not. But to my brother, I'm going to talk tough to you because it's like, bro, it's more important for you to get it right. Because you know better. You know better. So I'm like, all right, yeah, it's different. It might come off like that. But let's go back to the Bible because we're going to understand this order. The Most High called light day and darkness he called night, right? So when we go to verse 14, it says, and God said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs and for seasons, for days and years, and let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth, and it was so. So now we're talking about to give light upon the earth. Boom. All right. Verse 16, and God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the what? The evening. The greater light to rule the what? The morning. That's not what it say. It say the greater light to rule the day. I find that interesting. Very, very interesting. Greater light to rule the day. So if the sun is in charge of day, and it's clear that the lesser light, the moon, is for night, then how is it that when the sun is going down, that's the start of the part of another part of the cycle that the Most High didn't say that was what ruled day. He said the lesser light ruled the night. So unless the greater light is about to come over through the night, how is it still day? How is it when the sun is departing? The attribute, the light that's departing, that is in charge of day, when it's leaving, you're saying that it's the next day? But the sun is ruling the day and it's leaving. Y'all don't even want to talk about that. So then we in Genesis, but y'all want to go through the rest of these books and try to unlock all these other mysteries. Didn't the Mashiach say, if you don't understand the earthly things, how can you understand the heavenly things that I tell you? This is why you don't understand these parables. Because number one, you don't love God with all your heart, mind, and soul. You don't love your brother as yourself. That means you have not absorbed these commandments. So the thing is that what you have to understand is that the Most High made the greater light to rule the day. So that means the sun. So whenever you see light, that's the next day. Genesis 1, you can stop at verse 16. It cuts that evening doctrine just right there. But you got brothers, they will sit there and still try to fight it. Okay, cool. Let them fight. All right, check this out. So let's keep cutting it because it ain't scripture. Now, let's go here. Let's go here. Brandon said, you stay talking about it. Yeah, because you know why, Brandon? Brandon, do you know why? Do you know why? Maybe you don't. Maybe you do. But I could tell you why. But I want to see if people understand why I talk about the same simple subject. Can anybody for the past almost 4 years, can anybody possibly get the understanding of why I've been saying the same thing? Trying the same thing for the past 3-4 years. Nobody, right? So basically, everybody's basically going to do the same thing that they've been doing. Just keep watching and don't say nothing, don't engage, but then be like, ha ha, kiki. Okay, well, the debate is on the table. Show it in scripture. Show it in scripture. Come to Bible. Let's go to Bible. Show it in scripture. Don't nobody want to do it. People want to get in the chat, in the comments, say little stuff, and oh, you tripping, you take it, and then run. I'm like, bro, I got a Bible in here. I got a Bible in my hand. Y'all see this highlighted stuff? Y'all see this highlighted stuff? Man, I'm not playing with y'all. All this highlighted stuff in my Bible, man. I'm not playing with y'all. This right here, this is Old Testament. Y'all can't really see on the backside, but this right here, it's a lot of stuff in here. I got on both sides of my Bible, highlighted stuff all throughout the book, all kind of stuff, both sides. So it's like I'm ready. I'm ready. Again, like I said, y'all don't want to have a conversation, man. So y'all holler at me later.